So this gonna make you laugh, man.
Right.
So the cat that we speaking on, I told my homeboy, I said, yeah, man, I'm about to deal with this situation with this guy, man, who dissing Rips and Don moves. And I'm gonna let him say what did my homeboy say.
No, you said you came out here to check Charleston White, and he said, "Damn, he gone."
I'm gone, man.
That's all you gotta say.
Yeah, he said, "Damn, he gone."
Hey, but that shows that we got more respect for ourselves, and we ain't the animals that everybody think we is.
Exactly.
Because if that cat would have caught me 20 years ago, 10 years ago,
it'd have been over.
I'd have grabbed me by his motherfucking throat and he'd been on his back. I'd have pulled out my pistol and made that motherfucker taste it. Now you talking about pulling your dick out of motherfuckers like that. Taste this dick, my nigga.
Right.
Now, I can resort back to that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But that's not me. But this is what could have happened if he really was fucking with somebody that's really active and out there like that.
Right.
You know, and this dude just don't understand it.
Right.
You playing with fire, my nigga.
Well, what's unfortunate about the whole situation, because his whole point of view is that he want to help the kids, right?
Yeah.
And I think Unc said it while y'all was talking. We couldn't see everybody. We just saw you on the footage that we got. But one of them said something to the effect that this person might be able to help this person. This person might be able to help that person. It's certain young ones from a different element that's never gonna respect the cat like that, but they'll respect the cat like you.
That's true,
right?
But you gotta look at it like this. Some cats love motherfuckers like that.
Yeah.
Especially if it ain't in you, if it ain't gangster by nature, not by choice, if it ain't in you, you're gonna follow that type of bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to know the difference.
Right.
And that's the problem we have today. You got different cats out here. You got the weenies, you got the busters, you got the niggas that's just being who they is.
Right.
Everybody don't know their position. You got the cats that want to be that dude and can't be that dude. So I'm gonna envy the dude that
really is.
That what it is.
Right.
So what they do, they start plotting on you, they start this and that. You know, you got niggas out here calling the police, sitting in the house, oh, you know, such and such did this.
Right.
I ain't gonna say my name, but buy a click, or some shit like that, but we are so different today.
Right.
And this is what we trying to change.
Right.
What we are and who we are.
And
you know, I'm a prime example. If you want to quit and you want to change, you can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know if I did it, all of us can do it.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
And I want you to state for the record, because people gonna see the footage, but they don't know everybody that was in the room, right? Them was his own homies that was checking him, right?
Yeah.
That was telling him he was wrong and he was in violation.
Newberry was there. He was sitting to my right. He from 60s.
Right.
You know, but
in Dallas,
from Texas.
Right.
From down here. And you know, he did 18 years for his cause.
Right.
Being a 60.
Right.
And Charleston was on my other side, and Hen is from 40s, from out of LA.
Okay.
You know, 40 Crips.
Okay.
Everybody was Crips in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why, you know, I like to come and go where I go by myself. I don't need a crowd to be me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just me and Smith and Wesson. You know what I'm saying? And I'm comfortable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, no, I protect myself 100. I ain't gonna come down here. That's why I don't fly no motherfucking way.
Right.
I get in my car and I'm rolling me and everything.
Right.
You feel me? So, what it was, I mean, that environment was cool.
Right.
But then, you know, this dude started putting his phone on the side. He's videoing this shit for his own purpose.
Right.
Not doing his show.
Right.
He's videoing it for his purpose. And he didn't think it was going to go the way it went.
Right.
He didn't think I was going to get mad.
Right.
That shows Charleston that he don't know me.
Right.
So I can go from 0 to 100 just like that.
One of the things he said too, dudes from Cali don't look at Texas like they got a big homie, little homie them. Like he was saying, y'all act like y'all our big homies, you know.
I don't act like I'm nobody big homie if I don't know you. How can I be your big homie if we ain't never fuck with each other? That's his misconception.
Right.
Because, and when you talk like that, because you never been a gang member.
Right.
You know, you tried to be a gang member, but you failed at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is everything that he hate, everything he speak on, he failed at it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be a pimp, nigga, you failed at it.
Right.
Trying to be a dope dealer, you failed at it.
Right.
Trying to be a gangbanger, you failed at it.
Right.
So he ain't nothing but a fucking loser.
Right.
And ha ha boo boo now, motherfucker. But hey, I seen Charleston yesterday and shook his hand. What's happening with you, baby? You good?
Right.
So
Right.
I'm just showing him. I ain't no hater ass nigga, but it's just certain things you don't do in front of a motherfucker that's trying to get your understanding.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
if I wouldn't have felt when he stood up that you trying to disrespect or you trying to turn your ass toward me, nigga, we ain't in prison because I'd have bent your ass over.
Right.
Nigga, this how you want to get out?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cause so I could have treated him all different kind of ways in that
Right.
situation.
Right.
But looking at him and then all I asked Charleston, just say you want it.
Right.
And if he would have said he wanted, now you're a grown man.
Right.
Now I'm going to treat you like one.
Right.
I got you.
Right.
So he didn't.
Right.
And that's when it's enough. Because
Right.
I don't get no points from coming to Texas and touching that
Right.
cat.
Right.
And I'm not putting all the Texas dudes, Bloods and Crips in his bullshit.
Right.
It's just me and Charleston. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like he trying to put all the Bloods and Crips in one basket from California, talking about they all ain't shit.
Right.
You don't know all of us.
Right.
It's
Right.
Bloods out there doing their thing, trying to give back. It's Crips out there giving back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If
Right.
you knew that, you wouldn't be talking this bullshit.
Right.
Fuck Mox Cody. He was woo-woo. Hold up, homie. You don't know these brothers.
Right.
And the only reason why I got mad at that is because this man lived his belief when he was alive.
Right.
He was a straight Crip.
Right.
Just like all of us. So we got to give each other our props for being who we are.
Right.
But when you get motherfuckers just trying to defame and take, nah, man, you ain't.
Because they can't really be that.
He wish he
Right.
could have been that type of cat.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So, yeah, on
Yeah.
that note, man, it
Yeah.
ain't worth it. So
And
I
what-
just hope everybody out there stop fucking with it and
And what-
listening to that dude.
One more thing, James, and I know it's hot out here. I told you yesterday, man, that I appreciate you for telling the truth and to begin the process for all the truth to come to light
Right.
about that Tupac story, man, because Tupac had become like this mythical, iconic figure. People wanted to say he was gonna come back in 7 years, and I know you heard all that, the
Yeah.
stories, he ain't dead and everything else.
dead.
Yeah. So I just wanted on camera for everybody to know, hey Rude, Dwayne Hendricks, founder of USA, I'm saluting the brother James for telling the truth about what was really going on at that time.
And the truth, it really is what it is.
Right.
Tupac, to me, this is my personal opinion, he would be here today if he would have not got in that situation. This is some gang banging shit, my nigga.
Right.
You're not from here and you shouldn't have gang banged.
Right.
But people get mad at me and don't understand what I'm trying to say. If Tupac would have never pretended to be a Paru or activated himself as a Paru, he would have stood still. He wouldn't have moved. The ones that had the altercation with Orlando Anderson, they should have took that upon themselves.
Right.
Leave Tupac out of it. He the
Right.
artist. He the money.
Right.
So once you allowed your money to get into the gang banging aspect of it, we lost that. And once you lost Tupac, we lost Death Row.
That's right.
Death Row was done after that.
Right.
So if these people don't understand that, man, it is what it is.
Right.
Orlando was a Crip, but he was with the business.
Right.
He was a young cat that felt totally disrespected by being touched.
Right.
I
Right.
guarantee you he wouldn't have felt like that if it was the Bloods. It was the homies that he got into it with it and got him.
Right.
Because one thing he might have said, when we get back to the hood is on.
Right.
It's already going down between the mob and the South.
Right.
He probably would have chalked it up because he wasn't fucked up.
Right.
He probably would have chalked that one up. This ain't the
Right.
first time he done got packed out by some Bloods or
Right.
some other motherfuckers. So it would have been totally different. So
Right.
everybody out there, that man was talented as fuck.
Right.
I never said, I never felt that I hated that brother.
Right.
I just said, you can't be from a gang if you ain't never broke bread in this hood.
Right.
And that's where I crossed the line at.
Right.
Tupac was claiming the hood because of the homies at Death Row.
Right.
He was, so let's say, Death Row bullshit.
Right.
Instead of just in the hood, kicking it, drinking, and chilling. Never
Right.
that.
All right. Thanks, bro.
All the time, man.